Alright Dave, I'm back and here's the one you've been waiting for. I'm going to go through the guitar parts to Thriller. Oh yeah. So, it's a little bit of a, a little bit complicated, but not too complicated because it's basically just a verse, chorus, bridge song, which is just the same as we usually play. And it's got a bit on the end as well. So it's kind of like the transitions are what you're going to have to watch out for. There's a few tricky rhythmic transitions, and there's a few chords that you might not be familiar with, but you don't have to use these. But if you want to use your guitar, to create more of a full body to this song, because we're going to be missing a lot of parts. So if you want to do that, then it definitely is going to be cool to learn a few extra chord shapes and put these in. So so guitar sound, I would say go for a clean as hell guitar sound, no distortion, maybe with a little bit of reverb and chorus, this kind of thing, So these kind of funk parts are going to pop out. So don't want it distorting. One exception, there is one way we could play the bridge. One of two ways, a simpler way, just to put some power chords in, So, oops, what the hell's going on there? Alright, I've lost my sound. There, yeah. So this, you could do that with power chords, or that's one way of getting the body, or if you feel like pulling the stops out, we can do this with full chords, and that's pretty fun, because it's going to be like, your guitar's going to be working like a big horn section. Alright, so the goal is to always have something for you to do and not to leave your guitar not playing. It's probably what you want. Alright, so we got the intro, we got the spooky noises, and then the drums start up and you got the synth, the string pad, and then you've got the 4 chords that come in. So I'm just going to play this for you, right? Here we go. So you got here we got the spooky sound effects, the creaking, crypt doors opening, and the wind is blowing, and then we're going to hear a thunderstorm, and we're going to hear a wolf, cue the wolf, and then the drum hit. Okay, drum started, pads have started, and these are the chords. Okay, 4 chords. First chord, second chord, third chord, fourth chord. Alright, so something for you to do there, right? So I'm just going to play a couple of 2-string things, okay? So just, I know it's only 2 strings, but play it with attitude. Build the tension up. Okay, so this is 4th fret B to 4th fret G, forming a 3rd interval, so it's D sharp to B. And then we've got E to 5th fret E, and 6th fret C sharp. And then we put the F sharp as the 7th fret and stay with the C sharp. Use what fingers you want, And then we've got F and E. F and E, that's not right, surely. That's G and E, sorry, you're an idiot. Okay, so what you're doing is you're hitting the intervals of the chords as they come. And then we've got the good old Thriller riff. And this is a bit where you can have quite a good impact. So I'm going to suggest that you play the chords in certain positions, right? And the idea is to have the top notes of the chord make that little melody. So here we go. It's a full C sharp bar chord. Then we've got an E bar chord. This has got that B at the top. So, and then we're going to play that again. And now we're going to play the 4 version F sharp. So, and then finally go down here to the 4th fret. And the reason is, as I said, it's just, sorry, just so you can get that melody in the top. So you're reinforcing the melody the rest of the band is playing. And those chords they're not hard to use. I mean, you know, they're just standards. So the only difference here, see I'm fingering this E bar chord with my first finger so I can get that B at the top. Where this one, I'm putting my 3rd finger on because I don't want the C sharp at the top, I just want the G sharp at the top on the, you know. So there you go. Okay, and then we go into the main groove. And we just groove out for a second. So there's a little electric, some extra sort of parts here. There's a little electric parts here. So the basic chord progression is it's sort of F sharp to C sharp, but when we do the C sharp, we're actually often playing an E. So the groove starts anyway. And you can just throw in that little, I'm playing 9th fret, 9th fret, 11th fret. You're just kind of sort of simulating the electric piano part. And then, I'll play that bit for you. I don't know if you heard that, it's kind of subtle. And then we've got a section in the verse before your that part comes in. You can just throw in a couple of soft, slightly arpeggiated bar chords and put the whammy bar on it. It'll just sort of set that mood. I'll show you what I mean. Coming here, right? There we go. Okay. Yeah, there we go. And now your part comes in. Alright. And you can probably do that any of the verses, you know, if you just want to, like, you know, you don't want to play this all the time, you know, just first couple of changes, just play like that, and it just kind of nice change of pace. Alright, so this funk part, 6th fret, 4th fret, 6th fret, 3 times. So I play this with a lot of right hand attack. Pick, pull, pick. And then I play the 4th fret and yeah. So basically, C sharp minor pentatonic. Now, it's a simple part, but since you play it so much and it's got to be so tight, it needs practice, right? Best thing to do is to play 800 times the recording and just get it really, really snappy, right? So I'm using the left hand. I'm digging in with the right hand and I'm lifting the left hand up to get that bop, bop, making the notes pop out. So that's a simple part though anyway, eh? Alright, so now we're into the chorus, and what I've got for you here is a synth part. Same kind of rhythm as, same kind of approach as this bit, the verse. So there's one pull off there. Now I'm sliding from here, sliding up to the 9th fret from the 7th fret, and then pulling off. go. So I kind of trying to be like a machine when I play these parts. Because in all probability they were, you know, done on sequencer, right? Okay, so that's pretty easy. And then we've got a little set of stabs at the end of the verse. Yeah, dun, dun, dun. So, this is actually not as hard as you might think. It's just... we just do standard bar chords, right? So I'm going to do A7, okay? You can do it with a little finger or without little finger, doesn't really matter, right? A dominant 7, so just your bar chord, lift little finger up, slide up to F, down to F sharp, then F sharp minor 7, just lift up the second finger. Bam! Thriller. So, and then into another verse, and then it goes. So I'm just going to play that. So the thing there is just the timing, and that exact thing happens a few times. So then you're into the second verse, and I started playing that pattern again. So it's up to you if you want to do a little bit more of that moody stuff. I mean, I think we've got let's see, after the first verse, the chorus, after the first chorus, yeah, we did the main groove. Okay, so if you want here, you can set the mood a little bit, you know, with these. However you want to, or you can get straight in with that riff. Okay, so verse 2, pretty much the same. Chorus 2, pretty much the same. Chorus 2 ends the same. So then we got the bridge. Okay, so the bridge comes after chorus 2. So we're going to do the same 3 stabs. Now at this point there's a sort of bass riff. So I recommend you double it. Now you haven't got a low C sharp, so you're going to have to repeat that. Here it goes low to a low C sharp, but you're going to have to double it. Now, if you're taking a chord approach to fattening stuff, this is kind of fun because you get to play some big chords. So it's F sharp, G sharp, A, it's all major, A, B, C sharp minor. Now, this is E major, but you're putting the B note in at the bottom. That's cool. Now, the next chord, maybe you're not familiar with this one. We're going to do... Okay, this is the jazz chord. So this is called... oh, hell. This is sort of half... B... A sharp half diminished. Okay, so... we just got to worry about how to play it. So this is a thumb on the neck. Thumbs on at the 6th fret. So we've got the descending bass line basically. And then your second finger is on at the 6th fret of the D string. First finger's on at the 5th fret of the G string. Third finger's on at the 6th fret of the B string. And your fourth finger's on at the 6th fret of the high E string. Hang on. Oh, my bad. Sorry. I gave you the wrong chord. You use this other chord later. Okay, so, okay, E string, 6th fret, D string, 6th fret, G string, 6th fret, B string, 5th fret, E string, 6th fret. Okay, gives you a slightly dark chord. Okay, so you know, C sharp minor, E major with B flat in the bass. Okay, and then you got the A sharp half diminished, and now we're going to go to another chord that you should probably be familiar with, and that's A major 7, or you may or may not be familiar with this one. So this we're taking use of the clean sound here, that we can play the more complex harmonies. Okay, so this one it's not that. It sounds like it's complex, but it's not. Right? It's like you're playing a C sharp minor. Forget about playing the C sharp note here. Put your finger at the top, wrap your thumb over on the 5th fret. That's it. Okay, so that goes A, C sharp, E over B, A sharp. Oh, what did I do? A sharp half diminished, A major 7, and now we're going to do G7 sus, the Beatles chord, Hard Day's Night. You know this one? It's just it's 4 6 4 6 4 4, and then just release it with a normal G7. Okay. So I'm going to play that along with the thing. Okay, hang on, let me. Okay, and then it's back into reverse. So yeah, so that's a little bit, you know, I'd say this is just a couple of chords. This half diminished chord, yeah, it's a little A sharp half diminished. It's a little bit if you're not used to it. Okay, so that would take a little bit of practice. Okay, and the other way of doing it is simply just to do, say, octaves is probably best with distortion. And if you know, were listening closely, you heard there was a pick slide in there, or a gliss at some point. So yeah, for you to think about. I mean, I really like this, you know, clean guitar playing the chords, because it all, you know, to bring out. It is basically a bit of a jazzy pop song. So, all right, so we're going to keep going. We've done the bridge, and now we do verse 3, and then after verse 3, it's a double chorus. And the first time in the double chorus, we've got an extension of the stabs. So it starts the same way. Now we're going to go to E flat, 7, D major, and then finally we're going to go to another chord, another new chord, right? We're going to do, it's a B chord, right? Well, this is B9 essentially, right? So I'm just going to give you the frets, okay? I'm like a chord box. So 7, don't play that A string, 7 on the D string, 6 on the G string, 7 on the B string, 7 on the E string, okay? Nice jazzy sounding chord. So that's going to go right, so I fluffed it that time, hang on. Okay, so yeah, it's going to take a fair bit of practice, isn't it? But, you know. So now I'm going to play that with the recording. Alright, and then it goes back into that part again, and then finally it's going to do a second, and then we're going to go into Vincent's Rap, which is a 4-chord sequence set. And you're simply just playing, and that goes on for some time, and then finally the ending, it's just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 E up, 4 E up, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E up. That's just a simple, G sharp, B, C sharp, all right, and that is pretty much it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload this, and then I'm going to do another video that's going to be a playthrough. So otherwise this one's going to get too long, take too long to upload. So hope that's useful. You got some options. Be nice to have the big fat chord, but doesn't really matter. Okay, all right, cool.